People love choices. This holiday season, give Choice gift cards and let them choose their own gifts. It's genius. Available in stores and at giftcards.com. Buy now.
Spring training is right around the corner, so come for the games and have a ball in Arizona. With world-class resorts, unbeatable dining and nightlife, amazing scenery, and endless outdoor adventure. Make your visit unforgettable. Plan your getaway at myspringtraining.com.
Let's do this.
It's the Back Row Talk Show.
Hey, welcome to the Back Row Talk Show, a new installment of an episodic show coming at you now. Stop playing the music. There we go. That's how new this show is. I don't even have the music set yet, but this is going to be a show, like the title says, talk show. Some of the friends of the Back Row Fantasy Show, the first podcast that we've done, and an offshoot of Obscure Mics on YouTube, an offshoot of anyone else podcast that we were running. And it's just going to be a good time. We're going to talk about crazy stuff.
You ran all the rest of them.
I try to be an equal opportunity podcaster and invite people on and refer to us as we. But since you spoke up, you dumb son of a bitch, we've got A Squared with us today. That's his handle, A Squared.
Oh, no. As a guest, we can say my name. I'm just not a host on this show. I don't want there to be any sort of confusion.
Well, I'll leave that up to you.
Don't you squalor my name here.
You're kind of a prude, so if you want to say your name, say your name. Say my name.
No, sing it. Sing it, Bauer.
Say Armsy,
right,
I love
This
you.
is Arms, co-host of the Back Row Fantasy Show, giving a little guest spot on the Back Row Talk Show with Bark. Who else we got tonight, Bark?
I got Neil from the Back Row Fantasy Show to my right.
Good evening.
And I've got Michael Bauer, Dynasty Rewind podcast. Listen to it everywhere they are played. He drove all the way from Pennsylvania, not only to join our fantasy football podcast, but to join this one as well. Welcome, Bauer.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
We've kind of fell in love with this guy tonight.
So
I'm probably going to cry tomorrow.
I thought he was from Pensacola whenever we agreed to be friends with him.
Florida.
Or
yeah, I know, but it made you more desirable to be friends with because we could stay at your house if you're in Florida. But whatever,
I can show you pictures of my wife. I mean,
or instead, can you?
Wait, what
kind of pictures are we talking here?
Are we gonna have to pause this?
No.
Hold on.
So speaking of Pensacola, since we're going, we can go back to a combo me and Bowers had, Pensa Pop, because pop or cola, pop, cola, soda. What do you call it?
It's pop.
I mean,
soda.
It's pop here
In Georgia, it's all Coke.
Yep.
Oh, exactly.
And we were talking about that
Louisiana
before.
as well.
In Columbia, it's also all Coke.
Whose line is it anyways?
It's just I tried Coke once. Ice Cube got stuck in my nostril.
Literally saw a thing on Facebook of two kids around a game board, and it was lines of Coke and a razor, and it was called "Whose Line Is It Anyways?" Fucking loved it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So listen, we'll definitely have some more banner as this show goes on. But first topic of the night, which was a great idea by Armsy over here. Can I call you Armsy all the time?
I don't care.
Fucking A. I love it. Okay, we're going to talk about guilty pleasure bands. Bands that we listen to that you damn sure won't be hearing us listen to with the windows down, riding down Rosea with a shotgun.
First off, I would never be on Rosea with anything ever. I'm not going there.
You don't want the confrontation.
Yeah, no.
It's like if you're going down, you don't want to come prepared, right?
Listen, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out here. Nobody on Rosea Drive wants to hear me blast an ICP. That's not something I'm listening to with everybody. But if it happened to come up on my thumbs up radio on Pandora, probably not switching it.
I didn't know Pandora was actually a thing.
Pandora, what else is there? Amazon Music. Listen, it's to me that is such a guilty pleasure. My
So basically, you're saying you still use MySpace then?
Yeah, I do still use MySpace. do you not?
to you, really?
Dude, I messaged you on ICQ yesterday. You responded.
Should have been MIRC, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what I need. You know what? You said ICQ. Yesterday I was seriously thinking about adding that sound clip to my board so I could just be, anytime someone said something like, if you said something dirty, I could be like, uh-oh.
But no, it's not something I'm going to listen to every day. But my ex-brother-in-law, and he's since passed away, obviously probably had a little bit with his own doing. I don't know. He had some bad decisions in life. We'll just go that far. He kind of turned me onto the band when I was really, really young. I was like 8, 9, 10 years old. Yeah, great job, Ralph.
What band we talking?
ICP.
Oh God.
Dude, it just...
There is no worse fucking band.
No, there is. It's Dave Matthews Band is the worst band.
Oh, okay, I agree.
Yep.
I think everybody...
Thank God, Bauer.
No doubt.
I can't stand them.
Thank
so.
God.
Oh, they're terrible. We're not going into that, though. We're going into bands that you listen to just with...
Damn word you're saying.
We can go into whatever the hell we
just
want.
don't listen to with people in the car. And I'm like... I was just but you seem like so much more. And I'm just sitting there pumping like, fuck you and the moon. I'm like, all right.
Like, we've talked about amongst each other, but many times, I used to love them too, the whole gang.
Not gonna lie, I've been to a Juggalo wrestling event. I've been to an ICP concert. I don't think I ever loved them, but I think when I was young and dumber than
We grew
a
up.
brick,
Like I said, my excuse is I don't even listen to it anymore.
happens.
But I said we grew up. The only thing is, I don't understand all the absolute hate. Yeah, they're classified as a gang, which is stupid.
You know they
they're
came,
nice guys.
They came
they're
out.
actually, they're community
Yeah,
guys.
I was going to say they donate so much money to communities, all these charities, and people hate on them for the wrong reasons. Yeah, if you don't like the music, that's one thing, but they're good dudes.
Hate on them and go listen to The Unveiling. It'll change your
Yeah, it's like-
entire outlook.
The Unveiling.
They admit that they are a Christian-based band. The Carnival, the Juggalos,
All of it is, yeah.
everything. The Carnival is God. Like, legitimately. The song The Unveiling,
That had to be a ploy.
No,
This is the same band that goes, fuck you.
you're right. But
That had to be a ploy.
if you listen to what they're bashing on, like abusive parents. And,
A lot of it is, yeah.
Never thought I'd get into a deep
Like,
conversation about the insane
people who
clown
hate
posse.
I didn't know
people-
that was possible.
I did not me.
Dude, it's just, you can hate on them all you want, but they kind of came out to be something that nobody expected, and it was a great point. Now their followers just turned coat on them whenever they found out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Oh man, I can't imagine 7 people turning on me.
I was in the corrections
would
industry for
hurt.
like 10 years, okay? And it's just by default, any person that came through, all juggalos are usually trash bags. You know what I mean?
Drug addicts.
Yeah, they're all...
Trash cans, trash
no,
bags.
see,
Best thing I heard him say all night,
No,
to be
but-
honest with you.
No, but the thing is, like...
Bunch of trash compactors.
That and Riley Ridley.
I'm
just joking.
me and you and a couple of our other buddies that like them, we're normal dudes. Mm-hmm. But you don't ever see like a businessman or a doctor or just this poor old lady that like ICP. It's always some like guy who's like obviously on food stamps and wick and he and hoo and
I'm not
doing
going to go
drugs.
into a lot of detail, but I wear a suit to work every day, right?
With a polo shirt.
Listen,
I did.
that's not every day, all right?
No,
Not just a polo shirt, one of those slick ones with
I'm saying
It's a golf shirt.
The moisture wicking.
moisture wicking.
yeah, but it's
with
the fan
pinstripe
base that hurts them. more
Neil, I have a
themselves.
question.
So-
What is the soda that
Fago.
There you go.
Fago. Okay, yeah. So you're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
see like an 85-year-old woman with clown paint on, drinking
No,
a soda.
no red-
no red
That would
stain
be
shirts,
great,
no.
though.
Hatchet Man tattooed on her left shoulder.
Yeah.
Most of them don't make it that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I liked them. I can't lie, and I don't hate on them as people. The music just sucks balls.
I mean, like,
just bad.
Like I said, I grew out of it because it's kind of immature in my opinion.
Agreed.
And the fan base obviously immature. I want to separate myself from them. I'm 37 years
No
old. You know what I
doubt.
mean? I want to be pouring Fago over myself. And
Well, I never did that crap. I don't have a
I didn't
Hatchet
either.
Man tattoo.
but every time I left the show, I'll soak the red dye. So
Hugs. Hatchet Man tattoo.
I don't have one of those.
But
I mean, it's a tattoo. But
I mean, it does.
I'm embarrassed for the people that are walking around with Hatchet Man tattoos and shirts and chains. Like I'm embarrassed for you. I'm trying not to judge you because I don't like to judge anyone. But God dang it, man! If you're 30 years old or more and you're wearing a Hatchet Man necklace, I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
grow up. Grow up.
I'm sorry, Hatchet people out there.
Hatchet people.
I don't mean to be a dick, but yeah, I didn't know about the Unveiling, so guess what this dumb motherfucker's going to do? I'm going to go listen to this album tomorrow on my way to work.
It's just a song.
Oh, well, thank God. thank the God that ICP worship for that.
It's like the Christian God.
Thanks Jesus. Thank you. I can't wait to
not
listen
really how that works,
to,
but okay,
to one
we'll
song.
go on.
I'm not being blasphemous. I'm just like
Holy Trinity, I guess technically.
for real. Thank you that it's only one song. Like when I lay myself to sleep tonight, I'll look straight up and be like, "Thank you." I only have to listen to one song on my way to work.
I heard about it because I'd stopped listening before their last, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 albums. Their first few I liked, and then I moved on, to like great bands like, Limp Bizkit and Nickelback.
I thought you said great bands.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Hey, a couple more guilty pleasures there, but
Are they really? They are for you.
I got to the kind of the back end of it, and I'm like, people are like, oh no, they became out a Christian band. I'm like, no, they didn't, and I just stumbled across. I'm like, holy shit, they did, they really did.
The unveiling.
Yeah,
kind of sadly excited about this. What other guilty pleasure bands do we got?
Bauer?
So I may not look like it, but I am actually a huge metalhead.
Oh man, you're speaking my language right there.
Listen, he sent me a picture of a Cannibal Corpse album when I was talking to him about you listening to Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, that's right. It was. I think I sent you "Butchered at Birth."
Yep,
it's definitely no guilty. It's not guilty at all, man. I take it in, man.
So my first concert was Cannibal Corpse, Lamb of God. I think Dimmu Borgir was there, as well as The Haunted. I was 15. It was 2000.
Right at Neil's alley.
It was Easter Sunday. I went with some friends of mine from high school. My favorite band is actually Slayer. I'm a huge thrash metal guy, not Metallica. They sold out.
Picture more of a winger guy, but whatever.
No, that was glam metal. So, and we can curse on this podcast, right? So,
yep.
Fuck Metallica.
Metallica is
sold the fuck out.
They're in totality, probably the greatest rock band to ever exist.
Easy, brother.
Exactly. They're a rock band.
Yeah,
they're no longer a thrash metal band, which is what they formed themselves to be.
Point Bauer.
You sold out. The new wave of thrash metal is great. I love bands like Havoc, Gamma Bomb.
Havoc is amazing. Hang 'em High is one of my favorite songs from them, man. Man,
I'm man crushing on Neil right now. I really am.
I
So
love Havoc.
they're recording right now. They're going to have a new album out next year. So
meanwhile, I'm over here listening to my Black Keys and my
Havoc.
They're just great. I love the fast stuff. So I'm pretty laid back in life. So with my music,
that's how I am too. I'm a laid back guy. I get flustered, but
I actually shut off my lawnmower
we
one
saw
time.
him get flustered a minute
and
ago.
I moshed in the middle of my yard instead of cutting my grass. My neighbors thought I was weird, but hey,
Yeah, I can't imagine. Didn't look like you were having a seizure.
Nah, hey,
I
nobody
was
can help me though.
moshing by myself.
Hey, I had a good time. I don't care. The grass got cut. We're good.
So I want to see the lines you put in your yard that day. Just throwing your shoulder into your mower.
Whose line is it
I
anyways?
kicked that mower's ass.
So you said you like the speed stuff. Do you like punk as well or no?
So, punk I don't do. I do like the crossover stuff, like Municipal Waste, DRI, Sacred Reich, stuff like that. Like there's stuff that's kind of thrash but kind of punk, but not really
I literally just listened to Municipal Waste this morning because they just did the Hellfest tour.
Have you guys ever thought about speaking English when you talk about music?
I know, I'm the same way over here. Like I'm a punk guy. Like I'm NoFX, Anti-Flag, Misfits, Dead Kennedys is probably like my favorite punk band.
I do like the Dead Kennedys though.
Yeah,
they're
like,
definitely different.
That's up my alley, but they're saying all these words that I just don't know. But I'm also 38 and I've lost touch with all this new music. I just don't know.
I dove in recently and just tried to learn new stuff.
I have a question for Neil. Cannibal Corpse with Chris Barnes or Corpse Grinder?
I'm a Corpse Grinder.
Okay, see, I'm a Chris Barnes guy. The Bleeding is one of my favorite albums of all time.
How's it going over there?
I'm going to leave. I don't even know these people.
Not to mention Arms is like Metallica fan number one.
All right, so you want to hear
I'm
this?
not, but I acknowledge what they've done. And I do. I love a vast majority of their music, but
I do too.
I know a lot of their newer stuff really isn't that good.
Actually, some of
acknowledge that.
Metallica's newer stuff kind of went back to their roots.
I haven't heard a ton of their new stuff.
It's actually pretty
didn't
good.
listen to Death Magnetic? Great album.
Yeah. So, Neil, one more question. We're going to go death metal again. Are you a Dying Fetus fan?
They are okay.
They're okay. I've seen them. Fucking awesome. They're great.
The only Dying Fetus experience I have is when their drummer stepped in for Hate Eternal when I watched him.
You also say fuck like you don't say it a lot, Bauer.
Nah.
You're like, fuck them.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, yes,
I have to be.
Metallica.
I have to be nice at work.
Your mom is not going to listen to this. I can assure you.
Mrs. Bauer?
My mom is passed out drunk for the last 3 hours, so we're good.
Your mom sounds fun. She sounds like my dad.
With
Fucking
Cannibal Corpse in the background. She just passed out the
Yeah,
drunk.
but the thing is, like, when people associate
Swastika on her, or not swastika, a pentagram on her chest in blood.
Probably.
Yeah, but people like every person. Well, a good portion of people, we ask them what type of music they like. They're like, well, I like everything, which we know is BS.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
It's
shit.
bullshit.
And the thing is,
I like Taylor Swift and
No.
Slayer.
no, but
Saw Slayer last year. They're amazing.
yeah, thing is, like, I honestly think I am one of those people who actually like a lot of the stuff.
You do.
Obviously, you like the Seahawks, the Patriots, like every NBA team except for the
I know,
Lakers.
right?
I like players. People like LeBron, Tiger Woods, and whoever else. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't like it. You can't like it.
Anus.
You can't like a team in golf except for the Ryder Cup.
No, I'm saying, but people like the best of everything, and then all of a sudden it's okay for them and not for me. God forbid me like somebody. I mean,
Yes, I'm glad you're on the same page. I can't see
Nailed
your
it.
eyes, and it bothers the shit out of me.
See, I like this. We're finally getting to hear what
No,
Neil
but, like,
really thinks.
okay,
I like
listen to
this.
This is the show for Neil.
we'll get this out of the way first, okay?
Okay.
1993, I became a Drew Bledsoe fan,
I was 9.
and
I was 8.
and they also got the new uniforms.
I was 30.
Pats did. So of course I became a big Pats fan,
Of course you did.
and I still have his uniform. I mean, I still have his stuff at my parents' house, but I bought it off eBay. I mean, I bought the stuff off eBay.
Yeah, in like
Wait,
2004.
eBay was not around in 1993.
Huh?
Yeah, in 2004 it
No.
was whenever he bought
No, I
that
could buy
throwback
it.
Drew Bledsoe
Yeah.
jersey.
Oh, so you bought the throwback? Okay, I got you.
No, people were saying like all the stuff I own now, I bought off eBay.
Listen, I saw your Sean Alexander brand new jersey 2 years after he retired.
I love Sean Alexander. That's
I'm
the
just
thing.
playing, but I'm sorry. I love knocking on that, but
Yeah, but either way, I do like legitimately all types of music besides like Christian stuff. Probably the only thing I don't like because it's literally the same thing rehashed over and over and over.
Yeah, the lyrics are basically a Garth
It's the same
Brooks song.
thing over and over.
don't you dare talk blasphemy about Garth
Just
Brooks.
fucking did.
It's country music, Jesus.
Okay, but like
He's what
That's-
ruined country music.
You're what ruined humanity.
I'm a predominantly I'm more of a metalhead than anything. But things like my favorite groups aren't actually metal. Like Gary Newman's probably my favorite artist.
I don't know what that is.
The guy who sings Cars.
Here in my car, I feel the
That
safest of all.
that is your favorite artist?
I love Gary Newman. He's my dude.
Hey, Fear Factory did a cover of that. Did you hear?
Yes,
it?
yes.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, I love my metal. But like I said, like Gary Newman is one of my guys.
In cars.
But like my guilty pleasure stuff is actually synthwave. If you ever listened to that before,
I have a little bit.
I love my synthwave. It's relaxing to me. I love it, and it's also got a retro feel to it. It reminds me of, I guess, more carefree days as a kid. Going to the skating rink and playing Outrun. That's what that music reminds me of.
Gotcha.
So, guilty pleasure for me, I love Demi Lovato because I think she's hot. If you put her on, I'd probably push this table over.
That's not it. Do you like the music though?
I think it's.
I like it because I like her.
Okay,
Does that make
that's
sense?
still a guilty pleasure. Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't know what it is about her. I don't know.
Some girls' voice just do it for me.
Yeah, her voice is.
Fiona Apple is one of my favorite female
I never
artists.
got that one.
Jewel, old folk.
Love Jewel though.
Yes, I've seen her in concert, and I
Really?
bought the tickets myself. Yeah.
Bart, do you have a guilty pleasure band?
Oh fuck yeah. And to me,
I've never heard of that one.
They're a guilty pleasure to me, but a lot of people probably not. But whenever I'm alone, tucked away, and nobody's around, I put on some Three Doors Down.
I don't mind them.
I almost want to fight you with that
Now
one.
that's a band I haven't heard in a while.
There's an
For good
acoustic.
reason.
There's an acoustic album that they did. There's one song in particular that's one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. But I mean, they're. I'm not a big fan of them, but it's like guilty pleasure. Every once in a while, I just throw that on, and then thanks to my son, I really don't mind the Old Town Road song.
I still haven't heard it.
Shut up.
I don't mind it.
It's not the worst song I've ever heard.
It's a feel good thing for me. Like
It's better than Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. Whatever the hell that
I
was.
liked
that's
Wiz
the Wiz
Khalifa.
Khalifa,
Yeah, I don't know who.
the Steelers song. Right?
Is that? Yeah.
Well, because he's from Pittsburgh, I think.
Did you
isn't
see
he?
what I shared on Facebook the other day?
You share a lot of things on Facebook.
I'm parked out
I-
by the lake. It's like from Cowboy Donnie or something like that. Dude, the entire song was parked out by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. By the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe is where I'm parked. The whole song is like 3.5 minutes of basically repetition. I'm like,
there's-
that is country Black and Yellow.
Well, there's 17 seconds of my life I'll never fucking get back.
That's also Uncle Cracker's music too when he was
Oh
doing
my
stuff.
God!
I didn't hate Uncle Cracker. Get off of
same
it.
Of course
thing.
you
She's
did.
not
No, it's
around?
like 3 songs. It's
She's still
like
making
I
music?
can.
I hope to God not.
I'll give you another one. Bubba Sparks, like just the Bubba Sparks radio on Pandora or also on Amazon Music. Like I click on that, and there's so many things. I'm like, yeah, little Uncle Lucius. You
Son,
know?
you're so fucking guilty. I'm turning you in as soon as I can.
Okay.
Do you listen to what is it, Hick Hop?
Like, on occasion, that's what
Really?
Bubba Sparks basically is.
Like Nappy Roots.
The Lax, Nappy Roots is on the station. Yes.
I can't do
Cowboy Troy.
like my wife listens to country.
Sorry.
I predominantly listen to
It's
country.
tough.
That's tough when you're a metalhead.
It is.
It's tough.
It has to be good. For
It's
the
okay.
country.
She says she wants to listen to country in the car. I say I want to listen to a podcast. So we negotiate. We listen to nothing and talk.
I'd rather listen to like
I like talking
country
to my wife,
music.
I guess.
I'd rather listen
enjoy
to
my wife's
gospel.
combo.
Well, what I started doing was when we take her car, the fuse box is easily accessible. I pull the radio fuse out.
fucking mechanics.
There you go.
It's a good thing about being a mechanic. It's just,
yeah.
oh, the radio's broken again, honey.
Shit.
The
Now
wife-
I take
yeah.
it into the shop.
The wife and I had an agreement: is whoever's driving gets to choose.
Fair.
But it never works that way.
Well, my wife and I have a.
Yeah, it's because you're married and she
Hold
wins.
on, hold on. Neil's getting pissed.
No,
hold on.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay.
I don't even pop in on my Meshuggah or nothing like that. Okay,
I love Meshuggah.
I dial it back. I listen to something a little less. On the.
Hate.
I might
side.
put some industrial stuff in, something like that. I can't stand this. I don't want that. It's like,
Punch you in the face if you don't
it's
talk
like,
that
I don't
goddamn
like-
mic.
Because she listens to country, not country, but a lot of Christian music stuff like that.
Okay.
Or pop, or what we call, for me, the new country pop stuff, which I'd rather just not listen to anything.
Terrible.
The
It's
bro
terrible.
country, they call it.
I can't handle a lot. To your point earlier, I can't handle a lot of the Christian music. I mean, I go to church and everything, but I just
Well, especially like
I don't want to hear songs like Cartman does, to where it sounds like you're like, man, this dude's really making a sexual song, and then it's like about God, and you're like, wait, what?
That was a good episode of
What's the real
South Park,
popular guy? Is it Toby Mac?
I-
Well, either way, he's like super popular, but he's literally he is on a Christian radio constantly, but nothing. It's not really related to Christianity.
Yeah, they do that just to,
Yeah, he's bumping those
followers.
numbers up, and I can't. I sit there in the car and just stew. I get mad, and she's like, it's just like.
Listen to this. All right, well, why should I believe in God because of this
No,
song?
If you have hate in your heart, let it
No,
out.
but like, I don't know why. Maybe it's something that's wrong with me.
It is.
No, but like, I can see
You're-
murder.
you're fucking broken.
I can see murder, death, and injustices. I don't get mad. But if something like Fallout Boy at Panic Disco, my skin like just heats up like 5 degrees.
Fucking Fallout Boy.
No, but like anything it just comes on and like I get like instant rage. Like I just want the world to start from
Hold on a second.
nothing. You know
Hold
what I
on a
mean?
second. We're going down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down.
Like I
Swinging.
said, it like it shoots through me.
I just want to see you come over to the table
I'm
there.
not sure if this show is what I thought it would be.
No, but it burns me up,
I think
man.
it might be better.
Oh man,
It's more than I ever imagined.
I'm just gonna call this the Back Row Neil show.
Yeah,
man,
but
this is good.
I love it.
No, but the music stuff like burns me up. I don't know why.
Can
Except,
you
like,
please talk about players that you hate on our real show?
we talk about rookies. I can't hate a guy who hasn't done nothing yet.
I can. His
I
name's
can.
Daniel Jones.
His name is Kalen Zacharias Metcalf.
Neil's getting hot.
Yeah, I get mad at the dumbest things, which I shouldn't.
I know why you're married now. Like your wife probably pops on some Fallout Boy just to get you to
She
hate
doesn't do
fucker.
that.
You know, just to get you to hate fucker. Like Neil's the best lay in the world. Put on Fallout Boy. Take your clothes off and
fucking
get ready
Neil.
to go down the fucking beast at Kings Island. 'Cause that's how shaky this bed's about to get.
Yeah, I get on full tilt. And it might not be the best thing. Maybe I should get mad about injustices. Actually,
Best
matter.
thing for
You
her.
actually should, instead of hating Fallout Boy, which
It-
is like
it
the
burns me
happiest
up,
damn
man.
band in the world.
They do suck.
I don't like him. I'm just saying.
But do you
I don't get angry.
Question is, do you get more mad like messing with inanimate objects, like fixing the computer or just, adjusting your TV like position or something like that? Then you do like normal day, stuff like that.
Yeah, I get infuriated whenever I'm like, all right, I just need to upload this thing to the program, and I hit the save button. Not responding. Not responding. All right, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of it. I've got this saved. And your computer's frozen. Like, fuck this thing.
Inanimate objects just ruin me.
Well,
Aren't you in IT?
Listen, I gotta add.
I cannot wait. I hope to God you work for my employer someday. And I'm like, hey, Neil, we need a computer fixed up here. Neil comes up there. He's like, all right, where's the computer at? Neil, why do you have a hammer?
I'd rather deal with the sea full of inmates than deal with that.
Because Fallout Boy's playing on the PA system. Listen, I got to add something that Bauer can understand. Like, you guys are talking about stuff that just straight pisses you off. How we went from guilty pleasure bands to this, I don't know. But when you are either using an Allen wrench or a wrench and you fucking turn whatever that bolt or nut is and it just fucking slips right off. Nothing makes me more fucking mad.
Especially when you know what size it is.
Especially when you know what size it is.
Because I've got
I will throw a wrench through a car windshield in anger, and I will cuss, and I will roar. I will let my inner phoenix come out.
Get the
and
torch
just
out.
Make a noise that I've never
It can't
made
fight
before.
you if it's a liquid.
Grinder. more of a cutoff wheel. But no, I'm with you. Like, you're like, okay, I tried the 13 millimeter and a half is the same, right? A half inch. And you put on the 13 millimeter, like, it didn't fit quite right. I put on the half. Oh, that's perfectly snug.
Yeah, it's maddening.
It's tough.
It's worse than Fallout Boy.
Actually, you know what? That isn't the biggest deal. What I have a problem with is if Sunday, football season, 2:00, watching the game with my wife. Usually I watch it with her.
Wife watches football?
Yeah.
Should marry her.
God bless her.
I did. She's great. It's one of those.
This holiday, whether you're making a Kroger Simple Truth turkey for 40 or a Murray's Baked Brie for 2, Kroger has fast, fresh delivery and free pickup, so you can make holiday meals that bring you all together to create memories that last. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Get more ways to save at the Buy 5 or More Save $1 each sale. Just buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Ring in the holiday with gifts, decor, and more at Lowe's. Save on top DeWalt gifts this holiday, like the 20-volt Max brushless 2-tool drill kit. Was $229, now $149. And choose a DeWalt 20-volt Max brushless drill or impact driver kit. Both are $99 for a limited time. Browse online, then come join the holiday excitement in store. Start your holiday shopping now at Lowe's. Valid through 2/1/23.
Things. I don't think she's that into it. She just likes being
It's kind of like mine when she watches the Clemson games.
That's even better.
Right.
How long you guys been married?
This year will be 4 years.
Give it another year.
To be fair,
He's been with her for 9.
It'll be 9 years.
Give it another
total,
year.
so.
She'll eventually get tired.
I think the wife actually likes seeing me get pissed off.
Anyhow,
Oh, yeah,
You know,
she
I
knows
think-
what's coming.
I think my wife likes it too. Exactly, yeah. If we beat Dallas, I look at her afterwards and I go, upstairs now, and she runs up the steps. She's not listening, so we're good. But what pisses me off is 2:00 Sunday. Eagles are usually on at 1. My phone goes off. I think it's one of my buddies. Like, hey, did you see that? Blah, blah, blah. No, it's a buddy of mine. What's the schedule look like for next week? How the fuck do I know what the schedule looks like? Okay, I'm in my underwear watching the Eagles game. Leave me the fuck alone.
I don't disagree.
I finally get to say that out loud to someone.
So much
Delete
anger.
my number if you need your car fixed. Just leave me alone. Just on 2 days a week, Saturday, Sunday. Leave me alone. I don't care about your car. Go to
doubt.
Pep Boys. I don't give a shit.
That's another thing. Okay, the dumbest thing you can fucking do in the world is give a customer or client your
personal
number.
Oh my God, I won't do it.
There is nothing dumber. I see people I work with every day getting their phone blown up, getting pissed off and bitching. You gave them your phone number. Who does that?
So it's not that. It's friends that become customers. You know what I mean? Like
that I can cope with because I can tell them straight up.
because
Like,
I don't
leave
give
me the
straight
hell
up
alone.
customers.
If they were a friend first, I can be like, dude, I'm not working, and you need to only call. I know we're friends. Get a hold of me while I'm at work, and I'll help you out. You call me after work, I'm gonna tell you
people
to
don't
go
listen.
suck one.
I don't have
I mean?
whatever system you need me to look at in front of me. Is my account ever? Fuck, I don't know. I'm home. I'm drinking beer right now. Well, can you check? No, I can't check.
Yeah, let me drive 20 minutes to work for free to look at the schedule for you. I'd love to do that and then drive another 20 minutes home.
Arms knows. He's called me before. Be like, what's up? Be like, I'm fucking busy. He'll be like, all right, man. I'll call you back.
Basically.
Like, I have no filter. I can't help it.
But
like, I'm fucking busy. I'm not mad at him. I'm just, he understands.
If I called you and you said I'm busy, I'd be like, all right, man, call me when you're free.
Fuck you, don't talk to me anymore is what I usually tell him.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think it's why a lot of our friendships have stayed the way they are.
I think so. If Neil ever called me and I was busy, he'd be like, hey, Barker, what's up? And I'd be like, going down, sugar, I'm going. He'd just hang the fuck up.
I'd be like, going down on Barker's wife, sugar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 4 episodes of the Back Row Fantasy Show. I have no idea where the fuck Neil's at. I don't know what I did to piss him off, but he hasn't showed up.
Oh, shit.
That should be the new intro music.
He fell out, boy. I don't know.
All right. Can we talk about... like growing up, all right, we're all similar aged. I think the youngest 34, the oldest, what are you, like 62, Barker?
Thanks. 38. Just keep talking.
Plus
You're ruining the whole goddamn thing.
Anyhow, so whenever I grew up, like,
why is he taking notes?
I don't know, man.
To remind myself.
Nobody's watching.
So you're the old man.
I drink too much beer. That's what my problem is.
It's more important if you pinpoint at shit while you're talking.
Yeah, but whenever I was growing up, like, what did we all want to wear? It was like no fear shirts.
Oh yeah,
big Johnson shirts,
Jinkos.
Jinko, dude.
You
I
remember
love
Jinkos? You couldn't see your feet.
Hold on a second. My family's poor. I had Zons.
I had Pacos.
Ooh,
Pacos. They were Jinkos, but they were
Tommy Hilfiger with the giant all around legs.
Oh yeah.
So the way my mom did it, I wanted Jinkos.
I know the way your mom did it.
Thanks. Bought them at the thrift store.
That's the way to do it.
We didn't have a thrift store around here.
That's true.
Really?
We didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we have like 10 of them within 5 minutes of my house.
But that's a big thing now. Like growing up, so I grew up in a single wide trailer, and we had a hog farm basically around our trailer. We at one point in time we had 126 hogs.
Wouldn't they just bust through the flashing and
like
underpanning?
It wasn't like against the house. Okay. We had independent pins.
I just figured you hear
house wasn't,
pigs underneath your feet.
The house wasn't part of the pen. Okay, but like
you made it seem like it was.
You did. It was around the house.
All around. It wasn't connected.
Thinking there's a cage around the trailer.
Yard.
That's what it sounded like.
No, but like we didn't have a lot. Like
sounds like a cradle of filth to me. Am I right, Neil? High five, high five,
dude.
Black metal.
Hey, to this day, I don't mind the smell of pig shit. It's just like it's pig shit. It's no big deal. Oh. But it's growing up like that's what those type of clothes. The No Fear, the Big Johnson, like that was cool to me. And now everyone's like, can I get the skinniest jeans possible?
Oh,
I just want to show that I really don't have a penis.
How do people wear those?
I'm guessing with the shoe wedge or shoehorn.
I mean, I've got a few pairs of jeans that fit perfectly, and if they were any tighter, there's no chance.
Dude, I don't understand why. I mean, and then like people wearing their super tight pants halfway down their ass. Like, what is wrong with you? How do you function? Can you bend over and pick something up? No.
Not without showing your brown eye.
How'd they get in the car?
I don't know. Most of them don't drive.
They Uber. So it don't matter. Backseat.
Yeah.
It also sounds
skating rink. You just walk there.
The Backdoor Fantasy Show.
I'm also going to sound like a huge dick here, but
well,
I feel like I judge people by their mode of transportation based on what they're wearing. If you're wearing baggy ass pants and you're riding a bike, probably don't have a lot of respect for you.
I did see a woman at my place of employment today that was wearing a pair of like leggings with like a lacy top on them that looked like they were 20 years old, and she literally reached behind, stuck her hand down the back of her pants, and just pulled them out from her ass like they were uncomfortable. I saw the whole thing.
That's hot.
I saw the whole thing.
I agree with
Neil's ready. He's tuned up.
I'm like, almost as hot as he hears Fall Out Boy.
Man, he would have hammered her right over that counter.
But like, if you're wearing gym shorts and a cut off shirt or an athletic shirt, like
that's
all right,
you.
You're exercising.
That's you.
If you're wearing jeans that are down to your ankles and your 5 sizes too big T-shirt, probably unemployed.
The thing is, you're missing.
Like, that's how I look at it.
You're missing the big thing though. Like, how many people do you see going to the store in pajama pants?
A lot.
You talk about something that can just. I'm not thinking about it.
No, actually, when I bought ice,
I love when you're mad.
For the beer I brought with me today, what is it, BP by the hotel that you picked me up at?
Yep.
There's
making it sound a little sexual, but go on.
Yeah, the BP.
There's a
BP, will you pick me up for the hotel? Yeah.
We embraced. It was beautiful.
We
but
put on
that
Fall
being
Out
said,
Boy and got shit done.
it was Fall In Boy at the hotel. But that being said,
Throw it on the way.
so I just go to buy a bag of ice, and this lady's there, and she shouldn't have been wearing these pants. I could tell you that. She doesn't know how much money she has, but she doesn't have enough money, and she's buying lottery tickets.
Oh, that goes through me.
And I really wanted to say to her, hey, if you don't have enough money, maybe you shouldn't be buying fucking lottery tickets.
Let alone standing in front of me for 20 damn minutes, scratching them off while I'm waiting to buy a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk.
It took me longer to wait for her to be done than it did for me to buy the ice and put it in the cooler. The ice was $3.98.
Listen, I don't mean this by any
Cheaper than
means.
her lottery tickets.
You do mean it. You don't
She
mean
spent
it that
18
bad.
No, I
She
don't.
spent $18 on lottery tickets. $18.
Wonder what she won.
I don't mean this, but I used to have a term when I was younger and stupid, and these kind of people piss me off to the point to where
You're going to say the spray away?
Yeah, I used to want to get up on top of the nearest grocery store with a shotgun and just wipe away the decay was what I called it. Just wipe away the decay. I would never do that. That's insensitive with all these gun fucking things going on. But it was a joke, and I halfway meant I really do get sick of just watching people be worthless.
Well, it's like,
I agree.
Well, like a lot of the music videos, like say even Tool with Enema, and recently Ghost of Year Zero. It's like sometimes they always mention this wanting to start fresh, get rid of this just a scum. And the world needs an enema from a lot of this stuff. Just wash it away.
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
I mean, we got people.
Not in absolute terms. I mean no harm to anybody.
No, I don't either.
I understand, but it's just so much. Just for lack of a better word off the top of my head, is trash. It's like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got this participation ribbon society, and their participation ribbon is a fucking Social Security check. That's their participation ribbon.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm going to go against you here.
I'm not saying all of them.
Social Security check's fine. That my back hurts without any possible proof.
That's what I'm saying. There is plenty of people deserving of a SSI check that have put into it and worked and got hurt. But there's a bunch of people out there that's like, I can't read and write. Give me some fucking money.
Yep.
I've had people come to me and say, I just can't get along with anyone. I have anger issues, so I've got. So you're an asshole.
You
You
have
get a
anxiety.
fucking check
Yeah.
over it.
Right.
Great. Right.
Yeah. I'm an asshole. I don't get paid for it.
Yeah, same.
yeah, I don't like going to work, spending time away from my family, nothing like that. Yeah, it's good times, right? I love not having a life. That's fucking cool, right?
I've just never understood that whole. Well, I mean, fucking. I voted for this. Like, I voted to get this to me, and I deserve it. No, you don't.
You
No,
think
you
it's
don't.
like-
Fucking participate in society, and you can deserve something.
Other than like say a vacation off, if I'm off for a few days, I feel fucking worthless. You know what I mean? I'm not people sit around and not work.
Same.
I feel like a legit piece of shit. You know, I don't know how people go months, years not working. Contribute.
You know, at the same time, I had off today.
I get that people can't, though. I do understand that.
there's
But-
There's some people that can't, right?
Yes.
And they should be helped.
and they deserve it.
But I was off today.
They deserve
and
the help.
My
That's what I'm
boss
saying.
called me about something, and I'm looking at my phone as it's ringing. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? One day I take off. It was the stupidest question.
Tell them to clock you in.
Should have.
Straight up.
About that.
Yeah. Clock me in. I'll answer it.
I can tell you right now, if I'm off and they're like, well, you know, if I'm blown up all day, I'm just going to be like, wasn't off that day. Taking a half day.
Sorry, he's off all next week. I call him once a day for something stupid when he's off, just to piss him off.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Would you stop fucking
Fair.
with your mic? It's like you're fucking with my mic.
It won't come through.
How comes I don't have an arm?
Well, you know, it was kind of unexpected. Not unexpected, but I just didn't see
He's
the
not
need to
spending
spend.
the $95,000 it takes to,
Okay, well, that makes sense.
put you an arm up.
One-time guest spot, I got you a microphone base. Just,
works.
you know, appreciate it or go listen to some Fall Out Boy.
Ugh. Neil, you in?
No, I hear enough. Sadly.
Oh shit! No, I there's so many things right now about society as a whole that I get frustrated with, and I know we're all on the same page, but
Kinda.
to
I mean, one of mine's guys that wear pinstripe pants with polo shirts. But
that was me today. Why don't you get up off me about it?
okay,
You rocked it though.
No, I probably didn't. I don't care if it looks stupid though. I'm not going to buy freaking khakis. I'm not. I'm sorry.
I love khakis.
Khakis.
Yeah, I do like them.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Angry Neil likes khakis.
I do like khakis.
I've never seen you in khakis. I've never seen you in anything but shorts.
I've seen Neil in khakis.
Do you own anything but shorts?
Yeah, I have plenty of pants.
Bullshit.
Khakis.
When it's nice, when it's 90 friggin' degrees outside, I'm going to wear shorts. You know what I mean?
30 when you started this podcast with us.
And I wore khakis.
Khakis, I can tell you that much right now.
He said it so nice, like, and I wear khakis.
Yeah, I wore my khakis.
Okay, selling my 3-year-old like khakis.
I like my khakis better than I do jeans because khakis are more fat guy compliant. So
fat guy compliant. That should be.
It's hard to get a good fitting pair of jeans.
Back to the skinny jeans thing. They should limit sizes.
If I get certain pants, they like the seam in the middle. It goes up in between the bad area, you know what I mean? And it hurts. I don't know how
the bad area. What bad area are you referring to?
Splits the balls right in two.
It splits it in two. It's like I don't know how people do it.
I don't either. I mean, if you do have anything hanging down there, whether it's little roast beef shavings or a nutsack, it's just why would you want to constrict that?
The meat curd.
To make it stink worse.
To make it stink worse.
Let it air out. Let it breathe. You know, I mean, like
said to make a stink burst. I'm like, nobody wants a stink burst.
I think that's some kind of candy that comes in a square, tubular stink burst.
It's like Starburst burger. It's like the anti-Starburst.
We was playing the it was one of the Need for Speed games, okay? And
one of the what games?
Need for Speed games.
Okay.
And I was mentioning DOHC was dual overhead and whatever. And Asbel thought I said dual overhead cheeseburgers. I'm like, why the hell would I say that? Like dual overhead cam. I was like, why would I say dual overhead cheeseburgers?
Because they sound delicious.
I
would take 2 cheeseburgers right now if I had.
I'm in.
I'll tell you what, there's got to be someplace open. I'm probably going to grab a cheeseburger when we go out in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, shit.
The drunk Taco Bell.
You guys have anything else you'd like to put in this shit show?
Well, yes. Listen, this is something else I want to talk about. I love, my wife gives me so much fuel for talking to anybody. So my wife, she's very much into black men. Okay. I don't know why she's with me. I'm very white. I'm very Southern Ohio, but my wife loves a good looking black dude. And that's cool. I love a good looking black girl. Like I get it. Like I'm surprised I'm married to a white girl because there's a lot of black girls. I just find there's something more tantalizing,
To be fair, there's not many eligible around our area.
There's not, which is sad. But anyways,
I
my
did
wife
notice out here.
Yeah, there's not. But my wife saw a video. She's seen so many of these videos in her mom groups on Facebook of this, freaking jacked up dude just wearing a pair of gray cloth shorts, just swinging his shit left and right. Looks like fucking Dumbo in those gray shorts, man. It's a trunk, just left, right. And she shows me. I'm like, God, you are so horny all the time. Like, what would you do with that? And she's like, I don't know. The girls in the mom group said that's too much. And she just looks at me with a dead stare, and I'm just silent. And she goes, I mean, you've got to try, right? I'm like, try what?
Try Sharon's what I'm saying.
Like, what are you? Yeah, like, what are you?
Help a buddy out, right?
Try what? Like, the only thing I can imagine,
right?
Only thing I can imagine is you, like, attempting to give that thing a double-handed massage like it's a back. Like, all the way up and all the way back. What else are you going to do with it? That's not going inside of you. That's not happening. That's a waste of dick.
But yet, as a man, you want to like take your pants off, and a girl's like, "I'm terrified of that." Get aroused.
Not me.
Listen, no, there's absolutely at no point.
I want my wife to cry for other reasons besides me being an asshole.
Listen,
at no point do I want someone to be like, "Hey, I mean, that's really cute, though. Does it still work?" No, I mean, like that's a big, mean, scary dick. Just keep that motherfucker away from me.
This show,
you gotta try it once.
This show's cool with being graphic. I'm gonna say something a little graphic. Just bothers me. Like I got all these dude buddies growing up with. Oh yeah, man, got 12-inch cock, got biggest pop can, all this bullshit. Like fucking good for you, dude. Has the whole thing ever been wet? Nope. Why would you want half a dry dick sticking out of a woman? You want the whole thing to get wet. So when my wife sees that, it's like, you got to try, right? I don't get offended, but I'm like, I feel bad for that dude. He's never going to have the pleasure of burying one in someone. ever.
I mean, I've seen some videos. He probably could do that with some people.
Where it reaches it reaches the chest area that deep.
If I ever die, can someone please clear my search history from my phone? Please.
You have sent me some shit where a girl looked like it was like alien. It was getting ready to come out of her stomach. I'm like, Jesus, arms.
You know, I'm a terrible person. Like, inside and out, I'm not that good of a human being.
That's why I love all you guys. I got to move here.
It's all honest.
I talked to my wife about it.
All honesty. Yeah.
Oh,
just
shit.
it. But yeah, I mean, that's my wife. I crack up. Like, just the way she looked at me, said, you got to try, right? And I'm like, I don't know if you're looking at me, wanting me to agree with you. Like, I'm not trying. I have no interest in trying that. Like, clearly, no. I mean, if I need, to hold
Burger's
down.
like, it made my eyes water last time.
Yeah, like if I'm working at the kitchen table and I'm like, got all these proposals for work set up, like, yeah, I'll lay it over. It'd be a fucking hell of a paperweight for all that shit I'm doing. But other than that, I'm not trying anything.
Oh, God.
Thanks, babe, for loving me, even though I've got 1/10 of what you were looking at on camera the other day.
Oh, that is terrible.
Neil laughs because he knows he's like, Fallout Boy ain't nothing to fuck with.
No.
You can just hear that thing smacking as he's running up the stairs.
I'd like to point out this is not the direction I felt any of this would go today.
Well, you took me there because I didn't think the direction was going the way you took it.
If I can say, one of my favorite aspects of the Back Row Show is Neil's giggle.
I've had it forever. That's all I have.
I love it.
You
guys will say something,
giggle.
Neil will giggle, and I'm like, there it is.
There it is.
I love it.
There it is. It's like a rainbow.
It is.
It's like a sweet rainbow.
Yeah. Hey, happy Pride
Yeah,
Month.
I'm
Nothing but joy.
I'm spitting rage, but then I giggle.
It's like,
Yeah, you know what I do notice? That you'll be all pissed off, and then it's like,
Yeah.
I hate DK.
That's how I deal with it. It's just like I just gotta cope with it.
Yep, gotta make the best of it. Like
Yeah.
if he's walking towards you giggling, you better get the hell out of the way.
yeah, I'm going to get out of there. I'm
You
going to
better
Uber
run.
somewhere else.
So,
Dangerous.
so to continue on, we talked about hate and everything else. Like, growing up, I loved being at parties. I like going out to the bar, and I still like going out to the bars with my buddies on occasion. But the more I get around people, the more I deal with people, the more I just hate the direction this whole world's went.
That's called getting old, my friend.
Yep.
It gets
You hit 30 and you start hating everything.
it gets so
Except
old
for people. You want to love people, but you start hating the way they
Oh, you love the weather
carry
too.
themselves.
You love talking about the weather. You gotta do that. So,
No.
No, I just hate
It's going to be humid today.
yeah.
where we're from. We have this tendency, like, all right, we're going to go out to the bar, we're going to have a good time,
Like
and
this shit's going to get deep.
then there's somebody there that's just like, you can just see him lurking around, just mean mugging everyone. Like, dude, there's going to be a fight tonight.
There's always a shit truck in every
Jesus
bar. I mean, there's gonna be
Christ.
some shit truck over here. There's gonna be one over there.
Of course.
Like, why? Why
It's
be
every
that
bar
shit truck?
everywhere.
Shit
Yeah.
truck.
Right?
Why be that guy? Like, if you can't handle your alcohol enough to not try to fight the world, maybe you don't need to drink.
I try to tell myself all the time that everyone's different, everyone's brains operate different, and even though I look at somebody and I'm like, that dumb motherfucker, he doesn't know he's that dumb motherfucker.
I'm fucking cool, right?
Good point.
He just thinks he's Billy Badass.
Look at me go, right?
Like, yeah, you either grow up with half a brain and figure shit out and become a working class citizen and an adult and a decent human being, or as Neil would say, you grow up to be a trash can.
It just it's so frustrating to me to deal with that crap. Like, anytime you try to do anything, and people getting irate, chastising a waitress who didn't prepare your fucking food because she delivered it wrong, because it didn't have pickles on it, or it did have a tomato on it that you didn't want. It's like, okay, so you're going to scream at this 19-year-old kid because there's a pickle on your sandwich. Have you ever considered picking that off?
but the juice is on their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going into Chris Porter territory there. I don't know if anybody watched that comedy special or not, but we don't want to get into wrong food orders because that's where my rage really kicks off.
Yeah, but
I'll throw a burger through a window with no hesitation.
See, I won't.
Fuck yes.
I'll say, hey,
Shit's overpriced as it is. A fucking value meal's $12.
Yeah.
No value there.
No value.
like, I don't even hate the when McDonald's does it. Now, if I'm going to a nice restaurant, I'm like, I'll take out steak medium rare, and they bring me out, shoe leather. I'm like, I'm gonna need, my $50 steak replaced, please.
You're sitting and you may not want to sink the time into it, but you're sitting and you can wait on it to be done. I'm talking about you go through McDonald's, you order a fucking bag of McChicken sandwiches, you get home, they all have 7 slices of tomato on them for some reason. This is a fucking true story. But because I'm a dumbass, sometimes I drive all the way home and open that shit up, and I'm like, none of this is edible.
Yeah.
My dumbass has to drive all the way back. Now, I understand.
But
I'm a dumbass, they're a dumbass, but it shouldn't be that way.
But even if you open it, can you not just walk in and just say, hey, these are wrong, can you please replace them? Or can you replace them? Not, I waited 5 minutes in your drive-thru. Like, dude, you don't have to yell at the 17-year-old working behind the counter.
No, I don't yell at them. I cuss the whole way back, and then I walk in composed.
Yeah,
give a little Neil giggle. Like, these are wrong.
You walk in shaking your fist.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. But by the time I go in there, my rationale kicks in. I would never fucking jump down a kid's throat.
That's
my
what
rationale kicks in. I'm like, hey, I ordered these. They're wrong. I drove all the way home, if that means anything, if you want to give me a French fry as a consolation prize or something. But these are wrong. Could you please fix them? And then if some kid is like, I made those and they weren't wrong, then I can be that asshole.
Well,
It's
I mean,
like,
whenever
listen
someone-
here, punk ass bitch, coming over the counter.
Go right ahead. Totally worth going to jail for kicking a 17-year-old's ass over a wrong cheeseburger.
It's never happened, but it could.
I just get frustrated.
It's infuriating. You okay over there?
Yeah.
We're going to have our
Dying,
first
bro.
podcast death over
He's
here.
going to was falling down Michael Douglas
The
movie.
anger.
That's how I wanted to go out.
The anger.
No,
Fallout Boy.
It gets frustrated to me to see people just be so disrespectful. Like, man, were you not raised better? You know what makes it worse? To know their parents and know their parents were actually like great human beings.
Yeah.
You're like, I know you were raised better than that. Why are you a dick? Sorry. I don't listen to ICP anymore, so I'm definitely not the
You
same.
look good in Juggalo makeup.
I don't think so. I mean, anything to cover this, but I get it. All this.
It would work.
I can't do face paint. I hate it. I don't know, like lipstick, any of it. I hate it.
Hold on. Neil's getting pissed.
I dressed up as a devil as Halloween. It was awesome.
I don't know, how do women afford to use makeup? I don't get it.
I had
I don't know.
the glued on horns and everything. I loved it.
To me, I prefer a woman that doesn't have all the makeup. So
Yeah, I like that girl next door look
Yeah.
myself. I don't like when a girl has like literal blocks painted above her eyes. Like, looks like something Mario could fucking jump up, punch, and get a mushroom out of.
Be realistic of who you are, more or less.
not porcelain.
Let's this has been fun. Let's end it on one last note. We've got 3 minutes. Any last words? Any rants? I kind of just want to hear Neil be pissed.
I do too.
I think we've calmed down too
I'm
much.
going down in an early ride.
You don't have the voice that
Sugar
guy
we're
does.
going down swinging.
Another bullet.
Light a gun contact. Is that better?
Three Doors Down is kind of close to them, by the way.
Fuck you. Well,
if you said Vertical Horizon, I might be one thing.
well, that ends that. You bashing on 3 Doors Down. That's over.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Thanks for joining us. I don't know what just happened there, but we'll perfect it. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
It's finally here, the Macy's Friends and Family Sale with an extra 30% off gifts they'll love. Get an extra 25% off dressed-up designer looks for kids from Calvin Klein and more, plus an extra 25% off Samsonite and Delsey luggage. With great prices from top designers, Macy's has all the best deals you won't want to miss this week. And don't forget to sign up for a Macy's card or use a coupon to get 15% off beauty products they'll love this season. Visit Macys.com to find great holiday deals today.
This holiday, whether you're making a Kroger Simple Truth Turkey for 40 or a Murray's Baked Brie for 2, Kroger has fast, fresh delivery and free pickup, so you can make holiday meals that bring you all together to create memories that last. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Get more ways to save at the Buy 5 or More Save $1 each sale. Just buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.